Give me you. Everything else can wait. Give me you.
Well, greetings, family. This is Pastor Ren, and I'm excited about this opportunity to come to you. I'm really not thrilled about the news I have to share, but I believe this with all of my heart that a good church is an informed church. I thank God I've had some friends that were able to go back in September. A couple of them went back in October, and of course, last month, had a friend that went back, and the numbers just doesn't say the same right now for us. Thank God to all of my friends and even pastors in our city and across the state that I know who went back safely. They did it safely. They didn't have any numbers to spike or didn't have any positive tests as a result of them coming together. They did everything safely, and they were very responsible. But it was our desire to come together in January. I'm telling you, we looked at it, as I said at the beginning of the pandemic, we're going to follow the spirit, and then we're going to listen to the science. And so we were really gearing up to come back in January, but it just doesn't look like it. With the numbers rising, not just in our country, but even in our city, with numbers going up in the wrong direction, I think it's wisdom that we just kind of hold off. And if you give me a little pastoral privilege, I don't want to give a specific date right now, but I want to just kind of wait and follow the spirit, and then also listen to the scientists and the science. So we're still going to do our part. Toward the end of this year, what we decided to do was go ahead and upgrade all of our media equipment. And so we've invested thousands of dollars in our media equipment, trying to make sure we're able to give you the very best. And I believe that's going to be evident in our New Year's Eve celebration this Thursday night. I think it's going to be evident when you see that. But we're doing everything we can to make sure we're able to produce the worship experience, not just a wonderful production, but with power. We want it to be powerful and powerful and powerful. But I need your prayers. I want you to do something. Well, Pastor, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We wanted to bring everybody back, but right now it just doesn't look like it. I just don't feel comfortable. We put a survey on our website and did something for our members. And we found out that some of our members said, Pastor, I want to be there, but just not now. I want to kind of wait. I found this out while on vacation in November, and that was that our current administration, the president-elect, his chief of staff, President Biden's chief of staff, said that the vaccine doesn't cure people. Vaccinations do. It's great that we have the vaccine and we thank God for it, but he says it's the vaccinations. And the way they're talking now, although millions of doses will be produced, they're really believing that it's going to take everybody getting at least 2 shots in order for it to be effective. And so with so many questions that are unanswered, we want to do it safely. And so what we're going to continue to do is, I've already committed myself with the ministerial staff as well as the media team. We're going to work overtime, double time, and in some cases triple time to bring you the very best. We have Kingdom Nuggets at 9 a.m., some of them 9 p.m., 2-minute nuggets. We have Kingdom Builders, what we call midday motivations on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Of course, we have our Sunday morning experience, our Wednesday night in the Word, and we just have a lot of things going on, and we're preparing to make sure we deliver the very best. I mean, give it our very best to make sure that you are connected with us. What can I do, Pastor? Let me tell you, I need you to keep praying. We're praying for those that have been affected by this virus. Pray for your loved ones. Pray for your church family. Pray for those in our city, our community, our state, in our country, in the world. Pray. I need you praying. Not only praying, I need you reading the Word, studying the Word. Kingdom Builders, you know this, and to our partners, I've taught this before, that there are 5 ways you can tell your spiritual maturity and your growth in God. Number 1, I said it's the Bible. You have to have the Bible in order to grow. You need to know what God says. Number 2 is prayer. And prayer is just communicating with God, talking to him, but giving him an opportunity to talk back. Number 3, I said witnessing, being able to share the gospel with someone. Number 4 is obedience. I don't have to be in church to obey God, obey the principles, to pay tithe, to give offering. Thank God for technology. I don't have to be in church to do that. And then the 5th way I grow is by coming to church. Now think about this, and I've shared this before. If I can do 4 things without being in church, and only one requires me to be in church, and that is the gathering of myself with believers, then I'm really responsible for my maturity and my growth. Even though I can't come to the physical building, I can read the word, I can pray, I can witness, and I can give. And those are signs of a mature individual and a mature church. KBB, I need you praying for us. Not only praying, I need you connecting every Sunday morning at 8:55 a.m. I need you logging on Facebook Live, YouTube at 9 a.m. on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. I need you logging on YouTube if that's your choice, or Facebook Live. I want you logging on. I want you interacting with us. We're going to come. Some services are going to be live with just myself and the media team. There'll be others that will be pre-recorded, that we're going to come in sometime before day or late at night and pre-record, so that we're not putting anyone in harm's way. But I need you praying. I need you getting into the service in your living room, in your car, your job, wherever you may be. Log on, like the videos, share them. Let's talk, let's communicate. I need you giving. One of the things this pandemic has done, it has caused all of us, I think every pastor in our city, state, in our country has become more innovative. It caused us to think outside of the box. But what the pandemic didn't do is it did not stop us from doing ministry. We still was able to bless people with backpacks, school supplies. We were still able to have our 20 for 20 bike giveaway. We were still able to have food giveaways, box giveaways, fruits and vegetables. We did so many other things in the midst of it. So your giving is important. We don't just give to a building, we give through one. And it's our way to stay connected. I shared this before. It's on our envelopes. It says, I'll win with 10. Whenever I tithe and give offerings, it brings reverence to God. It brings resources to my church, but it brings rewards to my house. I'm more concerned about the rewards to my house and the resources to my church. And of course, I want Christ to get the reverence. And so I want to challenge you to make sure you're beginning the year being a tither, being a cheerful giver, making sure you're doing your part and connecting with us. It's tough for me and my wife because we can't physically hug, but I believe we're making the right decision in holding off on our in-person worship until we can figure out what's going on. Give the scientists, give those in our state, the leaders, an opportunity to come up with a plan. But right now, I believe it's time for us to connect and engage even more in the cyber sanctuary. But you can do your part. Pray, give, log on and support. And I'll keep sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. I love you. I'm praying for you. I need you praying for me because I'm missing those hugs. I am missing. I'm telling you, I'm having withdrawals. So when we do our family fellowship time and you see me hugging, saying, come on, hug me, I need those. I really need those. And I thank you. But I'm challenging you. Let's go into 2021 being better. Not being bitter, but being better. And we're not going to take chances with God's people. We're going to pray. We're still going to fast. And we're going to do ministry in excellence. And I need your help. So just want to come on and share that with you. Just to let you know we're still going to build the kingdom one person at a time. But we're going to do it safely this year. And I want you to be blessed. More updates are coming. But until next time, let's keep building the kingdom one person at a time. Let's build.
Today that you're not forgotten. He's here to reward you for all your faithfulness. For he said in his word that if you would delight yourself in him,